I got an email from someone claiming to be from Nintendo Treehouse leaking stuff. Is this real? Block content. What's happening, my block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. This is the strangest episode I'll probably do in ever. This feels totally strange, but it actually happened. I just recently, yesterday, got an email claiming, this is an anonymous user, claiming to be someone from Nintendo, specifically Nintendo Treehouse, and I'm going to detail the entire email here, but this is about some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leaks, or supposed leaks, or rumors, and there is a big possibility that these are wrong, and that this is one of our fans, or you know, a user online. There could be a possibility that this is someone who got fired or something, but I'll omit some of the details in this because they could be seen as me, trying to get this person under the bus. I really don't want to do that. So right now I'll just read the most interesting parts of this and, most of the leaked parts. So I'll give you guys all the information that you need. And before we move on, for those of you guys who love giveaways, we are giving away this Piranha Plant plushie, Plant Boys. And remember to like this video, subscribe to Block Content, and comment down below to enter for this giveaway. It's really fun. I have one myself, and they're pretty sweet. They're sometimes a little bit nosy, but they are really sweet. All right, let's get into this. So the email that I got was actually just called insider information, and I'm not going to detail what the exact email of the person is, but it's basically just Smash Leaker something. So this is not what the general email account was. It's also definitely not a Nintendo email account, and if it was, then they could have traced it, so that definitely wasn't it. So I'm just going to read the most interesting parts from this email, and first of all, I just want to thank this person for sending it in, even if you sent it in as sort of a joke, even if you sent it in to see if I was going to make a video about it, even if you sent it in and known it was fake. Thank you regardless, because we are here as Block Buddies to kind of talk about this stuff, to dream ahead, and to basically think about all these things and talk about them. And your email gave us the opportunity to do that. And also, if this is real, thank you again. So the email states, "Dear Blocked Content, hello Blocked Content. I've come to you with some insider information on the status of Smash Ultimate's DLC. So, you know my position. I'm one of the Treehouse members at NOA, Nintendo of America. I help with translating certain games, along with doing some work for the directs that we play periodically throughout the year. To protect my identity, I'm not mentioning my name, so I can try to protect my job as much as I can. If you report this in a video, and I am doing this right now, please be sure to mention I am an anonymous user. This person is an anonymous user. I already stated this in the intro. Now, from this intro paragraph, you can kind of read that this person is stating to be a whole lot. One of the members of Treehouse, but not just that. This person actually works on translating games and also works on the directs that we periodically play. So basically saying either doing video work or translating for the videos. In any case, this person is a translator and works at Treehouse of Nintendo of America. So this is pretty crazy. It's for one crazy that someone from Nintendo of America would send me an email, because we are not all that well known, even though I would love it to be. Blocked Content isn't the biggest channel around, and not even in Smash fandom it's that big. So thank you so much for sending me this email. So we move on. As of now, the Smash team is cleaning up Joker's balance among the rest of the cast, along with a few bug fixes. There's a bug right now where when Kirby swallows Joker, Joker disappears. His final smash is an all-out attack. This attack will be very familiar to fans of Persona 5. In this attack, N, Luigi, and Morgana help Joker attack anyone who is caught inside a vortex that resembles the logo of the Metaverse Navigator. His stage is indeed mementos, as everyone has been saying. From time to time, a Jack Frost will attack on the stage, casting Mabufu to freeze opponents. And again, sorry, I'm paraphrasing a couple of things of this because of spelling errors and the like. So from this, it's really weird. Basically saying, yeah, Joker's coming along. There's some balancing done. I feel like if we are in March right now and we're gonna get this character in April, it's pretty much, they don't do work like that very close to release. That does never happen, except in some very rare cases. So I don't think that there's like bug fixes to like report on for Nintendo Treehouse. Like Sakurai would never ship that out to even Nintendo Inside with all those bugs going around. There's a bug right now where Kirby swallows Joker and Joker disappears. Actually, these kinds of things do happen, which is pretty funny. So this person either knows about coding or this is legit. Because I've worked on a Smash fan game a couple of years back, maybe even like 10 years ago. And stuff like that is actually like, yeah, Kirby is going to need some traits from Joker, kind of messes with the entirety of the code, and so this could definitely happen. The all-out attack feels like something that they would do in Smash Ultimate because they're making every Final Smash a little bit more cinematic, you know, that vortex resembling the Metaverse Navigator, you know, it all kind of makes sense with different characters attacking because it feels a lot like Shulk's Final Smash, and that would definitely be the case with a character like Joker here. So the stage is Mementos. Yeah, and I feel like if this was like a rumor or a fake leak, then they would say this too. So that doesn't really surprise me. Jack Frost appearing is something that has been in many, many leaks. So this is interesting for a couple of reasons, but it kind of checks a lot of the boxes that we thought would be checked. So so far, I guess so good. I mean, there's something to be said about bugs and stuff like that if they would be in a build that this person would have access to, but again, the landscape of video game companies is changing, so perhaps I'm totally on the wrong end here. The next paragraph says, we are working on a few other Mii costumes that we will sell side by side with Joker's release with version 3.0. We will be releasing a Jack Frost and a Yu Narukami set of Mii costumes, Jack being a brawler costume and Yu being a sword fighter costume. There's a few miscellaneous ones that we're bringing over from Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U. Sorry, it's misspelled, so I'm sorry for that explanation. Okay, so there are a couple of ones from Smash for 3DS and Wii U that they're bringing over. Probably the ones that we've all wanted. I really hope for all the fans that it doesn't mean Geno. I feel like if it did mean that Geno was coming over in a Mii costume, that this leaker would have probably reported on it, right? Being right or wrong. But a Jack Frost Mii costume, that everybody has been kind of saying that makes sense. And you having a sword fighter costume, yeah, sure. Bring it on. I mean, these will be sold side by side with Joker's release, so they won't come in that package, right? They won't be distributed with version 3.0 for free. This will be sold, so you basically have to pay money for the costumes extra with Joker as a character, stuff like that. So you don't all get that if you have, written for the Fighter's Pass, if I'm reading correctly. So this could be pretty crazy. I feel like Nintendo could definitely add some Mii costumes free of charge with an update. I don't think that there's too much development time going into those things. And if there is, I mean, we could deserve a little bit something because we're already paying for the Fighter Pass. I mean, every single person who owns Smash Bros. Ultimate will probably get that thing, like at least 90%. So the next one is something that I'm excited about. He talks about this. Home Run Contest and Stage Builder are also being released alongside version 3.0. Now, of course, we've done videos about this, and it's no secret that this is one of the most exciting things for me personally. Like, blocked content is crazy about creating stuff. We are very excited for Super Mario Maker 2, so the prospect of having a Stage Builder in Smash Bros. Ultimate at the 3.0 update is just crazy. I mean, I'm getting chills talking about it because if there are so many options to go through and different backgrounds like we kind of theorized, and this leak even says the same thing, I mean, it is in the code of Smash, but still, it could totally be wrong. Everybody's expecting it now, so Nintendo better step it up with the Stage Builder because I really want it to be good because I want to create great stages. And yes, Smash Bros. Ultimate has a whole lot of customization, and it's great having all these stages in Final Destination, in Battlefield forms, and, playing all sorts of different ways with the Spirits mode, and having stages kind of change there, and having the stage more function, so there's more than enough to play with. But creating your own stuff, that's just unbeatable. That's why a game like Super Mario Maker is so popular, because it's just endless possibilities, especially if you could be sharing those stages online. Like if I could be playing on you guys' stages, and you guys could make like stages for us to brawl on online. That would be crazy cool. So the next paragraph dives into other characters. Now, this could be seen as spoilers if this ends up being right, so here's your warning. And now he goes on to say, now none of the characters I'm about to mention have any development done, besides a little bit of their models started. Here we go, guys. The characters from this leak are, yes, it's included. There's Erdrick from Dragon Quest, Edelgard from Fire Emblem Three Houses, Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes, and Steve from Minecraft. Of course, including Steve from Minecraft at the end. So these choices, and this is basically all that this person is saying about these characters. There are a few tiny footnotes at the end of this, but this is basically everything. So Erdrick makes complete sense to me. I feel like this even makes more sense than a character like Chrono, which was in another leak that we discussed yesterday and the day before. So Erdrick really makes a lot more sense. Dragon Quest booming, so I could definitely see with color swaps and different options for this character that it just represents Dragon Quest as a whole, and Dragon Quest is great and deserves to be in Smash Brothers. Everybody kind of agrees that this character would be a great fit. Another sword fighter, but with definitely some other unique moves. And of course, having a design by Akira Toriyama is going to be really awesome in Smash Brothers. We're not getting Goku, but at least we're getting like someone who looks like Goku, right? So the next one is Edelgard from Fire Emblem Three Houses, and this character is really interesting because of course Three Houses has yet to come out, but this character is like this very powerful kind of female character, is sort of the heir of a big empire in the story, and is the house leader of one of the houses. The house is Black Eagles. So I feel like this character will be very big in the game, and we've seen from the trailers as much. I like the design. I like the colors. It's a little bit similar to Robin in the sense that the white hair, the black costume. The pale skin is a big one for Fire Emblem. They're not much for inclusive, but I feel like this character could definitely be very interesting. There's not all that much else, it's kind of like a two sword and axe kind of character, so it's not all that different to the characters that we do have. But she appears to wield both swords and axes as primary weapons, which is great. To have just an axe fighter would be awesome. I don't want any dual sword action. That's we have quite enough sword fighters at this moment, especially in Fire Emblem terms. So give me an axe battler. I think that'll be really, really great. And the other character being Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes. Of course, having the new one, Travis Strikes Again. I like this character a little bit. I'm not crazy about Travis Touchdown, but I feel like, especially when the character first came out with No More Heroes, thought it was really funny. It was like an American character that was obsessed with Japanese culture, which is really funny. And also that weapon is just a really cool kind of lightsabery weapon, right? It's a little bit similar to like Shulk's Monada weapon, but this is like the general kind of beam katana weapon. So it's like a katana lightsaber combination, and that could have a lot of cool different moves. And of course, having this big love for professional wrestling, that could definitely warp into the character and make the character even more appealing. So I would definitely be for Travis Touchdown, but in terms of, we only have 4 characters left to reveal for the DLC. We always talk about deserve. Does this character deserve to be in Smash? I feel like there was a time where Travis Touchdown deserved to be in Smash, and it would have probably been around the Super Smash Bros. Brawl days. Right now, I feel, again, with Travis Strikes Again, that game wasn't all that crazy received and wasn't all that big. The game wasn't that great also, and I feel this might not be the best time for the character, but Suda51 has been a great friend of Nintendo, doing some good stuff, and I feel like the character makes sense. That's what I'm saying. The character makes sense. It's not that this character deserves to be in Smash or is one of the, the big hero characters in video games or is like a hallmark of video games. It kind of makes sense in the same sense that Joker makes sense, right? Travis Touchdown would be like the American kind of equivalent, even though it's very much Japanese character, American equivalent to Joker in that sense. And I could really see them go toe-to-toe on this. And of course, the last character, I can hear the collective sighs from everybody, but the collective gasps from everyone who is a fan of Minecraft. Steve from Minecraft has been so long rumored to be in Smash Brothers. I kind of just want it to be over with. Either just confirm that, the Microsoft character is somebody else, or just confirm that Steve is in Minecraft, because I can't wait any longer. I just want it to be over with. I'm not the biggest Minecraft gamer myself. Played the game once, didn't like it. Really sorry for those who think that I would start another channel, blocked Minecraft content or something. Not right now. I might get into it in the future, but for now, it's a little bit outside of my demographic, I feel. Steve is a character that so many people know, and Minecraft would make sense in Smash in terms of a video game museum. Because, yeah, Minecraft is really big, and it's one of the biggest games around. And when it was extremely booming, it was the biggest thing on the planet. So I feel like that deserves to be in Smash, but I don't I don't necessarily feel like it should be. That's a really weird way to kind of segue, but there are a few kind of small details this person also mentions, like side notes. So here they are. Here are the small details I do know. Important note, as you should know, Nintendo of Japan mentioned ideas to Sakurai, and Sakurai picked from them. So, a lot of you guys were like, oh, so Nintendo America, no. This definitely says Nintendo of Japan put the ideas to Sakurai, and Sakurai kind of chose, oh, these would fit well with a moveset. So Sakurai was right on the money with that, and we basically all thought, oh yeah, like Nintendo of America, so are we getting like more Ridley-inspired choices or K. Rool? It doesn't really seem to be the case. Nintendo of Japan mentioned ideas to Sakurai, and then Sakurai picked from those. The next one is Erdrick is being made as a way to help push Dragon Quest S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition for the West. So yeah, definitely that character will be one of the options for the costumes. So makes complete sense, as I just said. The next one is Edelgard was chosen to help push the release of Fire Emblem Three Houses. No big surprise here. I think that is a great choice if they were going to do it. And then it says Sakurai also wanted to make a non-sword user for the Fire Emblem cast. And thank you, Sakurai. That's what everyone kind of wants, but I feel like this will then probably mean that no, it won't be a dual sword user, but definitely she'll use the axe, which is great. And then the next one is Travis Touchdown has been picked up as one of the characters, as this was a request from Suda51 made back in the late days of development for Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Now this is what I basically just said. Sakurai has also wanted to do a grappler or wrestling character that really pushes the gimmick, even more so than Incineroar. So all the things that I said basically, yeah, completely makes sense. Suda51 would have wanted this character to be in. I don't really know how much like influence they have on like Sakurai, but the character is fun, and I feel like they would probably make a fun addition to Smash. But I would love to see some bigger icons and some bigger wants for Smash Brothers. Thinking about characters like Banjo-Kazooie, thinking about characters along the lines of Geno, and maybe even some Nintendo characters, right? Where's our Paper Mario after all this time? Or maybe some other characters from that kind of an RPG universe. I would have loved to see that. Then the last one that this person says is, Steve from Minecraft was a request from Phil Spencer himself to help push the collaborative side that Microsoft and Nintendo have been sharing as of late. This does make sense. They have been talking. If it ends up that there's nothing Microsoft in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's DLC, everyone will kind of really be surprised and disappointed, because I feel like that's the biggest thing that everybody is expecting because of all the talks, because of even the comments, Phil Spencer does on Twitter and stuff like that. It's like, I'd be totally open for Smash, and Banjo. Yeah, I would really love to see that character back. And then to have Steve from Minecraft, I don't really know if people really would respond all that well to it. If Steve is done really right and awesomely, then everybody would, kind of shut up about it and enjoy playing as the character. There's also the side that this entire leak, as fun, as elaborate as it is, as much fun we're having discussing it, is fake. So we might not be getting Erdrick or Edelgard or Travis Touchdown or even Steve. Might be totally different characters. Some of these might be correct guesses. This entire leak might be real. As of now, we don't know. My thoughts on this are right now that I believe that there's things like this possible. But maybe I'm biased because I feel like Nintendo of America would never reach out to a guy like me. Even though I have worked for Nintendo in the past, that wasn't Nintendo of America, so they probably won't know about me, and they probably won't watch the videos on my channel. If I'm wrong, this person, this anonymous user, thank you so much for sending this information in. If anything, just to speculate and have fun. I've got a couple of questions for you, so I'll shoot them out in an email because I want some more details if you have them. So let's play ball. I'm really curious what you guys think of this leak. I'm so excited to talk about what we're doing on Patreon because here's something cool. You can actually decide what I make a video about next, and block content is on Patreon. If you want to support what the channel is doing, actually become a big part of it, together with me, there's a lot of cool rewards, like getting episodes early, getting videos commissioned, personal Skype calls with me, and exclusive content that you won't get anywhere else. So big thank you to our latest Patreon supporters, because you guys are making it possible for us to make blocked content a thing that we get to do every day. Remember, if you're not yet a member of the blocked content family yet, there's still place at our dinner table. Click the subscribe button and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered daily to you. So thank you guys so incredibly much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more leaked emails and blocked content. See ya.